Hi guys, welcome to my Stephen King collection. I want to know what you guys think about my collection after this video. The first book is The Dark Tower. I've never read this book, but I do want to read it because there's a new movie out and it looks cool. But basically Dark Tower is more of sci-fi than horror. But it looks cool. And the book is 1 to 7. There's like 7 books of Dark Tower. This one is The Gunslinger. I heard it's like the best out of all the Dark Tower books, but I'm not sure. But I do want to check it out after my test. I would definitely read this one so that I could watch the movie after reading. Next Stephen King book is Cujo. I've read this book and it's pretty good. It's about a Saint Bernard who got infected by a rabid bat, and starts wreaking havoc on his owner, Brett Camber. There's like some good points on Cujo, and especially when they are in the car and he's like attacking the car and stuff like that. And that's like the scary part. I don't really like the beginning, because the beginning is like, it's slow. It's about, the marriage and this and that, but it gets better. Next book is The Eyes of the Dragon. I've never read the book, but I really wanted to read this book because it's about ancient times, and I'm really fascinated with the Game of Thrones series. I think that show is cool, and so I'm really excited to read this one if I have time, because I'm sure it's gonna be like, magic, fantasy, like Game of Thrones. That's lots of betrayal and stuff. And there's like dragons, princes, wizards, and dark dungeons. So this is going to be cool. So I'm excited to read this one. And this is dedicated to Naomi King. Where is it? Naomi King, I believe. Yes, right there. Naomi King. To Stephen King's daughter. So I'm excited to read this one. Oh, the art looks cool too. Next book is Desperation. I believe this goes side by side with the Regulators, and I want to get the hardbound of the Desperation because I have the Regulators one, so that they could go side by side. I've never read this book, but I'm interested with this one as well because it goes side by side with the Regulators. I believe this is like against good and evil. It's about that, so it's kind of like The Stand, but with a different take on post-apocalypse. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I am excited to read this and the Regulators. I actually want to read them both at the same time. Like read the Regulators for like, 20 pages and read Desperation for another 20 pages. So, I could go back and forth and compare them. So yeah, it's going to be on my list to be, to be read. Next book is Insomnia. I've never read the book, but I am excited with the premise. The premise is about a man who can't sleep, I think. Yes, about Ralph Roberts, who had insomnia, and I'm excited. What's the insomnia about? Like, is Freddy Krueger gonna pop out and kill Roberts, or what's gonna happen? So I'm excited. I saw some mixed reviews online, but I'm still stoked because the premise is interesting. So I'm gonna check this out soon. Next is The Stand, one of Stephen King's longest book. It's so long, I think it's until 1,100 pages. It's so long, but it's so good. This is one of his best characterization ever, and I love his visualization on like the disease, the apocalypse, and how people die with this Captain Trip disease, and it's so exciting. One thing that I did like this book is maybe the premise. The premise is simple, like you've seen it in the movies and everything. And I don't really like the middle part because it's too long, and it's about planning about how to get to the other side and fight evil, because this is a battle about good and evil. And I didn't really like the halfway of planning it, of how to get there to the other side. And I didn't really like the ending much. I wish that it could go on and more things happen. But overall, I'm just really happy with this book because of the characterization. It's amazing. Like, I love all the characters because of that. And Stephen King does a good job of those things. Next books are hardbounds. First is Hearts in Atlantis. I believe this is short story collection or 4 short story, but I do love this hardcover though. Look at that, Hearts in Atlantis. In the back, oh my gosh, so nice. And I believe it's like different seasons, which is non-supernatural book. I'm not sure. I've never read this book. I've never seen the movies, but I am excited what this book is about. Look at that, smooth. And I believe the movie, who played in that movie? I forgot his name, the actor. But yeah, I am excited with this book because I know that's gonna be like different seasons. I've never seen that. I've seen the movies, some of the movies from different seasons, so I'm excited with this book. And it looks interesting. Next book is The Bag of Bones. I've read this book, but I didn't really like it. Like this book, it's so slow and so like tons of filler that I believe that doesn't have to be there. And it's about like the legal system and this and that, and it's not really scary. It's more of, I don't know. I'm just really bored with the protagonist Mike Noonan. I mean, I don't even know. But yeah, I'm only halfway. But someday in the future, I would definitely reread this one, and maybe my opinion will change because there's tons of people that like or love Bag of Bones. But I can't just seem to put my mind on the story for now. So someday I will read this book. Next book is The Dark Half. I've never read the book. I believe there's a movie, but I am excited with this one because it's about a writer, and he has like a bad other half. I believe I forgot what it's about, but yes, I am excited. I bought this online, and it's pretty old, but it's still good. Look at that, the quality is still good. But yeah, I'm excited with this one because there's like crows in it, and there's like weird stuff in it that reminds me of Jeepers Creepers, the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out after I read like the good books that I want to read, or the good Stephen King books that I want to read. This book is The Loras Claiborne. I do love this book because it doesn't have any chapter in it. I read this like 2 months ago. It doesn't have chapters in it, and it's her confession about a murder, how she murdered someone. And yes, that this book happened on the day of the eclipse, and that just happened yesterday or the other day. You think there's another eclipse, and that's why I want to reread this one because it's about the eclipse. It's related to eclipse. But yeah, this book is, I believe, for me, it's average. It doesn't really wow me. Like I read this one, and I was like, okay, nice story. But I've seen a lot of investigation discovery that made me, there's a lot of stories there that are like shocking. And for me, the story of Dolores Claiborne is not that shocking compared to the one I saw from there. But it is pretty cool, and it makes you like decide who to choose side on. Would you go and believe Dolores Claiborne or the other stories and not her side of the interview? But yeah, check this out. It's pretty cool and fast paced. Next is Gerald's Game. This is this goes at the same world with Dolores Claiborne, and I'm not gonna say why, but yeah, they are related in the same world, and I'm not gonna spoil it to anyone why. But yeah, this is one of my favorite Stephen King book. It's so good. It's so fast paced, and I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm just gonna say that she's stuck in bed and she's finding out what she's gonna do next. And it's so like disturbing, like the details and stuff, like what's gonna happen next. Like you just don't know what's gonna happen. I saw like bad reviews of this Gerald's Game, but after I read it, I was like, it's good. It's fast paced. Like I want to know more of what's gonna happen next. So I don't believe reviews anymore after I read this one, and I really liked it and connected to the characters in this book. Check this out. Maybe you will love it as well as I did. Next book is The Regulators. And yes, I've showed you guys earlier the paperback copy of my Desperation. That's why I want to get the hardbound copy of Desperation, because it goes side by side with The Regulators. And it looks cool, the cover.